I am on the third day of my period, so excuse me for being just a little bit tired. It's not really a premenstrual me.
No.
Maybe. I don't know. We're just going to see what happens. I had the privilege of attending the launch between Kandee Johnson and Purlisse, and to be completely honest, I did not know who Kandee Johnson was. Now, I'm not saying that in like a who is she type of way, but what I mean by that is I didn't know the scope of what she did and who she was or is. My daughter knew though. Honor made sure to tell me how important this launch was. Thank you, Purlisse, for inviting me. I feel like this is one of those things that I really want to tell you guys about. So I'm not talking to you about the product, even though we did get product. So they released this, you know, Kandee Johnson Purlisse Luscious Body Collection. It comes with a cleanser, a body scrub, and a body butter. I'm wearing the body butter now. I smell like oranges, citrus. It's making my day. The smell is not overwhelming. It's not underwhelming. It's like you really smell it when you put it on, but it fades into this, like, I can deal with it. And I'm not a person that can deal with like crazy harsh scents, but this is, I've rubbed it all over. I have essentially butter me up and it smells delicious. Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about the launch because it was the launch party that made a really big impact on me and the people that I met there. And I got something on my eye, y'all. So the people that I met there, you know, just being able to speak with them and being able to talk to them about being on YouTube, about having a platform, about being in the world of content creating. It was just amazing. So I am not a big fangirler. I don't fangirl. I do not fangirl easily. We're just going to get ready while we talk, okay? So I don't fangirl very easily, but when I do, I do. I fangirled 3 times while being at the Purlisse Kandee Johnson launch party. First was when I got to meet Trend Mood. The second, the second fangirl moment was when I saw Sydney Black, and we're gonna talk about all of these. The third fangirl moment was kind of ish fangirl, but meeting Kandee Johnson and actually just talking to her. Yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about some new makeup I just got in the mail the other day. Hold on. So why is my camera like this? Why is she like this? There she is. Okay. I don't even know if that's, I don't know. We'll figure that out later because Honor's not here to help me. So Profusion recently released their holiday collection. They sent me over some of their holiday products. I don't celebrate holidays, but I love makeup no matter what time of the year it is released. I have really been enjoying some of these products they sent over. I will, if you guys care to see a video about these particular products, I'll show you. But right now in this video, I'm going to use the Merlot eyes that they sent me. It is... Y'all, I don't even think I've actually really talked about Profusion in a video, like specifically Profusion. But if you do not know Profusion, if you are not aware of Profusion's reach, they're in Target. If you are not on Profusion right now, what are you doing with your life? Did I forget to tell you that you matter? To the launch. I can't even remember what day the launch was on. I don't remember. It wasn't that far away though. It wasn't that far away, but this is how much it impacted me. Okay, so yeah, the launch party. I got to the launch party. It was beautiful. It was on the rooftop of a gorgeous place in Beverly Hills, and Jen, she just does an amazing job with Purlisse. I remember like way back when I first met the girls from Purlisse, I had no idea that we would form the relationship that we have today. They've been so incredibly kind to me, and I was really excited to be invited to this launch. I mean, like, because who am I? I'm like I'm like nobody. I read this thing online that said if you have under 10,000 followers, then you're nobody. So I'm the epitome of nobody. I was invited to this launch, and when I got there, I just said, you know what, wherever I go, I'm gonna have a good time. Like, I'm me, I'm who I am. Like, you take it or leave it. Love it or leave it. This is me. Anyways, so yeah, we get there. I brought Jazz with me. Jazz is my girl. No matter where I go, what I do, she will always be there with me. There are very few people that I will always have by my side. Jazz and Jolene are two of the people that will probably always be by my side, because we have gone through hell and high water together, and love those two and a handful of others. I mean, Jonathan, you will always be with me because you're married to me, so that's a non-factor. So we get there, Jazz and I, we come in, and you know, going to events is like a weird, don't be like me, always sharpen your pencils. I don't even know why I do this to myself. I don't even know why. Like, I should just like one day go through and make sure everything is sharpened, because this is such a time waster. It's so unprofessional, so rude. We get there, and events are like, it's fun getting ready for them. It's tragic when you actually get there, because for me, I never really feel like I fit in. I feel like the most regular person that's there, and like everybody else is looking at me like, do you even belong? So as soon as I walked in, they had this really big like Kandee Johnson Purlisse thing set up, and it was really nice. I was like, dude, I gotta take a picture next to that. So I did. I went over, took some pictures. They had camera people. It was a full-on launch setup, and it was beautiful. And it was like almost like a proud auntie watching her sister have a baby. Like, that's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? Because Purlisse, I've been like on top of their products and just use them. I love them so much. And then all of a sudden they're like branching out, and they have this collab with somebody who is really well known in the beauty industry. And I mean, somebody that's so well known that even my own daughter knows about them. So that's a pretty big deal. So I was really proud just to be there and to share in that moment with Purlisse. Not at all expecting that I was gonna have, you know, a kumbaya moment myself. So I walk over, and they were making us these bags, and they say, you know, just write down whatever you want on the bag, and they would make it for you. I'm just gonna use the brush that came with the thing. So they say, you know, just tell us what you want on the bags and we'll make it for you. And so I put my name on one of the bags, and as I was looking at the bag making occur, I saw Trend Mood on one of the bags, and I thought, oh dear God, she's here. And so that's probably literally exactly what I said. And so they were like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, at that point, I didn't know what she looked like, but I've been following Trend Mood for a while, and I was just really excited to be in the presence of Trend Mood. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I just want to say hi. Like, I don't know what happened to me. Like, I just kind of lost all sense, and I was like, I just want to say hi to her. Like, I don't care if I get to do anything else. I just want to say hi to her. So I was looking for her, and then one of the girls from Purlisse was like, psst, Asia, there she is. There, right there. And I was like, you know, I was like, I freaked. Okay, here's what happens though, and this is the kind of thing that like makes me kind of mad at myself, because when I met her, she probably thought I was super psycho, because I was so excited that all I could say was, oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, I'm so excited to meet you. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Like, that was all that came out. And afterwards, I'm just sitting here mad at myself like, really, Asia? Really? You could have said something else. Anything, but nothing came out. It was just, you know, it's like one of those moments when it's like, I wish I had thought before, like I thought ahead of time of what to say to somebody that I, you know, watched and paid attention to for such a long time, but I didn't. And so I spent my entire time with her just going, oh my gosh, thank you for everything that you do. Oh my gosh. That was to be repeated the entire evening. You know, we took pictures, and, you know, she was like, oh my God, your skin. And I'm like, You know, like I was literally freaking out. And then we did like a little video thing together, and then she just was like talking to me about how happy she was that, you know, I had come over and said hello and this and that, and it was really nice, and we got pictures together. Yeah, it was just a really nice you know, first introduction to somebody that I have been following. And after that, I was like, you know, I'm done. I can go home. Like, I'm happy. But then as I was walking, I turned and I saw this beautiful bald head. And I knew, like, right off the bat that that was Sydney Black. And I was like, so I went over and I met her and we started talking. And she is the sweetest person. The person that you see online is who she is in real life. Like, she is herself, and it was refreshing, and it was nice to hear her talk about, you know, she goes, oh, let me follow you. And I was like, stop it, stop it. She's like, yeah, I want to, okay, because I am like a hot mess. Like, if you ever meet me in person, I'm a hot mess. Like, I say, like, there's no filter from here to here, and here it just, you know how the scriptures say, out of the mouth the heart speaks. So what's in my heart, you know, is what comes out of my mouth sometimes, and I try to control it, but sometimes I can't. And so when I saw her, I was like, oh my God, you're gorgeous. Like, we were just talking like we were homegirls, right? And so we're like over there just talking and chatting it up, and she's like, dude, like, you are so cute. Like, I want to watch you. Like, if this is who you are, I want to watch you. And okay, this is why I'm telling you this, because this is where the change happened for me. Not, what is it? What's the change in life for women? What's that called, Honor? What's the change? Not menopause, a YouTube change. Okay, this is where things started to shift for me. She said, if this is who you are, she was like, if this is you, I want to watch you. And I felt the need to say, like, I wanted to be like, no, please don't watch me, because I am still trying to figure out who I am online. That was probably the most honest I have been to anybody about my channel, because I want to be myself on my channel, but I feel like it's hard because I don't want to offend people, and I don't want to, you know, there's so many things that you can do, and in the beauty world there's so many people already doing a lot of things, and there's just so many things. Like, if you're starting a channel, there's so many things that go through your mind that you're just like, okay, I don't want to offend anybody, you know, if I'm myself, like, what if people don't like me, and this and that. And she gave me really good advice. She said, you know what, forget them. Well, that's easy for you, Sydney, with your almost 800,000 subscribers. You already have a very loyal fan base. I don't. I'm not there yet. But you know what she said made sense, because why am I looking to capture the attention of everybody? I want the attention of those who want the attention of me. Did I say that right? Like, if you follow my channel, you're following it because you like the person that I am. So why do I care if somebody who doesn't like me doesn't follow me? Like, why am I worried about people who won't like me? So it makes sense. Like, you know, and other things that she said, she gave me a lot of good advice, and she didn't really have to, you know what I mean? So after that, I came home and I thought, okay, I just need to take a couple of days and figure out what I want to do. What do I want to do with my channel? What do I want to do with the platform that I have? If for the rest of my life I only have the 1,400 followers that I have right now, I'm gonna be very happy, because 1,400 of you decided to follow my channel and watch me and have a friendship with me, and that means a lot to me. So instead of focusing on what could be or all that other stuff, let's just focus on the community that we have right now. And that's essentially the basis of what she was saying, which is why, what is up with my nose? Which is why I wanted to share that with you, because, you know, I know that some of the people who follow me are content creators themselves, and we get mixed up in this world of always looking for the next thing, the next video that's going to make people pay attention to us. Well, I heard a lot that night about just being myself, and how me being me was enough. And, you know, I heard it from Corey, from Ipsy, years ago that I need to be who I am. And sometimes that's hard to do. And I think it's hard to do because of fear, to be honest. I just decided I'm just gonna be me. That's what I'm gonna do. And it was just a beautiful exchange between two creators, and you know, I appreciate her taking the time to just stand there and talk to me. I know that she was busy, but she spent the time to just stand and talk to me and give me advice. Yeah, and I think over the years, it's been like this, I'm not gonna make it if I don't do what everybody else is doing. But look, everybody's already done everything. There's like nothing new under the sun. I realize that, so I have to try. I think the hardest thing, something that we were talking about, is just figuring out for me, like figuring out what's me and what's true to me, and figuring out what I like to do. There's a makeup tutorial for everything out there. Like everything's out there. Do you really need to see it from me? No. So then what am I offering here? Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, do I sound like I'm rambling? I probably sound like I'm rambling. Anyways, I like to help people. I would like for this community to be a place where we help each other, you know? With that, I was thinking about a conversation that my sister and I and our friend had the other day. She's dating. We're just gonna call her she. She knows who she is. If she watches this and I say her name, she's gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna say it. But she's dating, and we were talking about a topic that afflicts many of us, right? Okay, so guys, side note, I do want to tell you guys this Morphe M439 brush is everything in life for foundation. It has become my everything, and I use it, and I've had it for like, I want to say like a year, and I never used it. If you're looking for like good brushes, the thing about, I would not buy a collection of brushes, because I may not use every brush collection or every brush from the collection, but I found that I've had to find brushes that fit my face, you know what I mean? My face. I've had to find brushes that fit my face, and this one fits my face really well, and it blends out my makeup really nicely. Side note, I only use, what was I saying? Something about sisters, what? I was? Dude, you ever have that happen where you're talking about something and then you just completely forget what it is that you're talking about? I think the last thing I was talking about was how I only use half a pump of this. And this brush is perfect for the size of my face. And it doesn't, the bristles aren't hard. It's really, it's like, I needed a face brush that was soft enough, hard enough. Don't know if that makes sense. I'm just gonna keep it moving. And my sister and I were having this conversation the other day about taking care of your box. You know what I'm talking about. I was saying that, look, if you're a grown woman and you have not taken care of your box properly, that is a problem. Okay? There's no reason why you should put on your dun-dun-duns and they be standing off of your body 5 feet away. Take care of your box. Now, so this got us into this conversation about whether it's right to shave or what have you, what you would do. I believe that you should never, ever, 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 ever put a razor to those most privatist of parts. I believe that you should do one of two things. Use some clippers or get waxed. Threw it out there, okay? I threw it out there. It's out there. It's in the world. I'm not taking it back. Shaving might do well for your legs, but honestly, I don't even shave my legs anymore or my underarms. I wax. Throwing it out there, throw the razors away. I don't know. It just doesn't give me the longevity. And actually, in actuality, if you do the research, when you shave your legs, you make the hair more coarse. So it's just not the thing to do. But when you wax over time, the hair gets more soft. It takes longer and longer to grow in. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And there are certain areas of our body that we really, really, really need to take care of, like really need to be on top hygiene-wise with. And your box is one of them. Your husbands will thank you if you take care of your box. It's out there. That's all we're gonna say. I'm done. Don't kill me, Jonathan. I'm done. What do you do? Tell me, because we will talk about it in the comment section. How is this? Do you guys like this face? So as we were talking, the reason why I wanted to discuss this with you guys is because as we were talking about it, she was like, really not nervous, but like uncomfortable. Now as a mom, I think I don't want my daughter to have to go through things and not have somebody to talk to, and for her to feel like things are too taboo. Now I do feel like with certain areas, people are way too loose. Like, that's just my personal opinion. Like, I don't need to know what's going on in your bedroom, but if a friend of mine comes to me and wonders like, how do you take care of this, or like, have you ever had a yeast infection, or you know, what do you do if your husband wants to, you know what I mean, like things like that. Like, you should be able to talk to somebody about without it being uncomfortable. Like, we're trying to raise our children to have the conversation without it being taboo, because if anything, I want them to come to me and talk to me about things that are going on. But I'm having this conversation with my 30-something-year-old sister and her maybe 20-something-year-old friend, and they're both like, oh my gosh, Asia, I can't believe you're saying this. And I'm like, what am I saying that's wrong? Like, we're grown women. We should be able to have this conversation without it seeming like, oh my god, because I might be able to help. I'm just gonna leave it out there. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, Fenty. Make my life. Make my life. Looks really pretty, huh? Oh, this is the highlighter. Okay, so I'm always using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, but I started using this Morphe M523 brush because I really think that fan brushes are ridiculous for highlighter. For me, they leave this weird like line streak on my face that is just not cute. When I see it, like when I see somebody's highlight, I can tell when they've used a fan brush and it does not look good. Like, I feel like the look of the highlight just isn't right. So I've been using this this brush, and I like it because I can pat it on, and I kind of like to bring it up a little bit too. But look at that, how it lays, and it just blends it out so beautifully. Like, oh, stop it. Anyway, so I've been using this brush. I tell you, like, I have fan brushes. I have used everything that you can possibly use for highlight, and this is the one that I will settle on for the rest of my life, for eternity, because it does to my face exactly what I want it to do. Like, look at. It looks like skin. It looks like glowing, beautiful skin. And just add a little touch right there. Look at. Good night. Good and night. I am really looking forward to whatever my channel is going to turn into. I hope that we become this like big community where we can just talk about random things. I hope to continue to do tutorials in the future if you guys want to see them. But of course, I like settings like this where I talk to you guys about things that are going on in my life, and we just get to know each other, and I show you different products that I'm using, that I'm loving, and it not be like, you know, I really want it to be you teaching me, you know, an interchange, because that's what friends do. Like, you know, I'm no better than anybody else, and the hardest thing for us is to just be ourselves. I do feel like the best advice I've ever been given is to just be myself. I ran out of coffee, and so Jonathan's getting me more coffee beans because I like to make my own coffee. Anyway, so if you're a creator and you're struggling with your channel and you're feeling like you don't know what you want to do with it, I think at the core of that is just being yourself. Just be you. Like, people are going to follow you because they like you and they want to see you, and you are what you can offer to the people. I feel like I am the weirdest person on the face of this planet, and like I don't really fit in to like a mold, and I think that was what was holding me back with my channel, because I was trying to do what everybody else was doing, and you can't do what everybody else is doing because everybody else is already doing what they're doing. So just do what you're doing. And I'm rambling, so I'm going to leave it here. I will leave all the products that I used inside of the description box. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Just me rambling. Hope you got something out of it. Like, clean your box, shave your box, or not. Oh, I'm still recording. Oh, dang it.